Raining in Nairobi, very cold here indeed, but let's warmly welcome you all. My name is Tom Boya.
I am Mchomodim. Our sign language expert tonight is Lensa Odingo. Let's interact on our social media pages at KBC Channel 1 on Facebook, X, and YouTube. Well, we now begin with our lead story. President William Ruto has called for dialogue to resolve the ongoing conflict in Goma, Eastern Democratic Republic of Congo. President Ruto, who is the current chairperson of East African Community, said he will host a summit on Wednesday to chart the way forward, and that both Rwandan presidents Paul Kagame and Felix Tshisekedi have confirmed participation. Nancy Okware opens our coverage with that report.
On Monday, President William Ruto hosted the retreat of the implementation of the institutional reforms of the African Union at State House, Nairobi. The retreat was aimed at fashioning an efficient and robust, financially independent and fit-for-purpose African Union.
The AU must streamline its decision-making processes to ensure that they are timely and results-oriented.
Our union can stand on its feet only if we can meet the goals we set to cover 75% of our program budget and 25% of peace support mission. In this connection, we have to advance creative financing, including by encouraging private investment from our continent.
The issue of regional peace featuring prominently, with President William Ruto expressing concern over the conflict in eastern DRC's town of Goma and its effect on Africa's prosperity.
Now more than ever, it is an existential issue, not just for the people of Eastern DRC, but for this region. The situation in Eastern DRC now demands our collective focus.
President Ruto saying that the conflict in Eastern DRC cannot be resolved through military action, but through dialogue.
We do not see, from where I sit, a possibility of a military solution to the challenges that faced Eastern DRC. It was, it is, and I'm sure it will continue to be the case, that engagement, dialogue, consultations is the only viable way out of the situation in DRC.
A summit has been slated for Wednesday this week, bringing on board all parties.
I have discussed the summit meeting for Wednesday, both with President Paul Kagame and President Felix Tshisekedi, and both of them have confirmed their participation in the summit.
During the retreat at State House, the leaders present also discussed the importance of the operationalization of the Africa Court of Justice by June 2025.
The African Court of Justice and the protocols necessary for its implementation were concluded in 2009, and 16 years later, we have not been able to operationalize. We can have a mechanism for conflict resolution in our continent, especially on disputes between countries, disputes between institutions of the African Union.
Nancy Okware, Prime Edition.